tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Georgia Southern Eagles taking on the winners of 4 straight, the James Madison Dukes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Dukes offense will start this game off. And as we look out on the field, here comes... Offense set on first down. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Gets open down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Dukes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense has the ball for the first time. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They try to pop a run on the draw. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Special teams coming through. As they pin him back, they'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
We just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's the beauty of running play action. Everybody sucks up, plays the run, and you get to slip that tight end down the field with a full head of steam, make a big play.
Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Quickly complete.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Flips it out in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll get rid of it. finds a man on the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wall. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Running to the left. Plows through the defense. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Rhodes. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Off play action. It's complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. They're going to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Dukes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pulls and fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green ahead. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They're going to run it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Rhodes. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's reverse.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful. When you've got receivers with the speed that guy has, you really need to play with good eye discipline and know where the ball is at all times. Because if he outflanks you, he could take it to the distance.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And his throw is incomplete. Now on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to the ground. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. 3rd and goal coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. the offense back onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Glenn. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Looking for room, it's Cherry. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Rhodes. Got him downfield. Touchdown, James Madison. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by a field goal over Georgia State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got it in the middle, it's Wall. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. To the air, it's Rhodes. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Looking for a crease to the left. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. To the air on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to turn the corner on the right. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. with the extra point. They're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grabbed in the middle. It's Avery. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. On the ground with the counter. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Now on the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Glenn. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Cherry. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Using the quick game.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Now the play fake. Trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. After the incompletion, looking at second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. And the Eagles have pushed it inside the 20. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Back to pass, it's Rhodes. Getting some heat. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams in the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle. It's Avery. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looking at a 2nd and short now. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. It's complete. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Hart. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. He's looking for a man on second down. They're working that left side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Working that left side now. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it! Touchdown, Eagles!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's running in the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll try the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Ready to fire from the pistol. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
The Dukes will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Glenn. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. To throw, it's Rhodes. Now improvising. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's looking for an open man on second down. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Got room on the return. The 40. The 30. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for a great field position.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like,
unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Trying to find his man on first down. And that pass intercepted. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking for a man. It's Rhodes. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. He'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Gets it out fast. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Avery. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Coming after him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Off play action on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The run to the left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Rhodes. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The sure hands, it's Glenn. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They'll run play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Cherry. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They run the reverse. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Grabs it in the middle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? It's on target and complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly complete. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. One man in the backfield and he gets it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver shows motion. The play action fake. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Dukes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Hart. Completes it in the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. He'll come out throwing on first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wall. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed. Coming from the outside, he was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Stopped after making the catch. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes his connection. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a crease. It's Cherry. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Dukes are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Caught behind the line. It's Cherry. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Going up top on first down. The quick out.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to throw, it's Hart. Quick completion on the out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quickly out to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 2001 season where UW won the Rose Bowl and nearly won a title. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Cherry. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Hart. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On second down, he'll let it fly. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, gotta have it here. He wants a big play here late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.